Hey guys, today I'll be doing a little bit of a different game review. I'm gonna be reviewing my own gameplay, and this is a game that I played yesterday off stream actually, and I lost it, but I feel like I played really well. But those are the kind of games I think are the most interesting to look at to see if I could have maybe played even better at some points to win this game. I mean, for sure I could have because I had 5 deaths, but yeah, I mean, of course my team was just really difficult to play with this game. Like, especially this ADC, I remember she was just not really trying to win at some point. Definitely a bit of mental problems there. But overall, I was super happy to see this team come, of course. We have a TF, we have a Rel, like, really good CC. Even Ashe, like, ADCs that have CC, really nice. But at the same time, the enemies are also not... It's not the most easy game to play, right? They have a Gragas, they have a Cannon. These are champs that... can disable you really hard if you want to go in, so you can't really go in for free. I mean, the start was not bad here. We got the kill on the Graves here, I think. He was actually the one that kind of popped off in the end, though, so yeah, it didn't even seem to matter that much. I mean, Dark Harvest on the TF, also definitely a choice to make, I guess. I don't even like Dark Harvest on junglers anymore, so taking it in mid seems kind of bad, but I guess we will check. Like, I'm very curious to see the damage at the end of the game from the Dark Harvest. I think it's gonna be interesting to see. And then even their bot lane, they also have quite a bit of CC. This game I for sure also went for Greenspan and Mercs. Let me actually toggle this on. I think it's kind of good to see most of the time, the items. Yeah, of course, I just went for the Raptors path as per usual here. Let's see, in this situation. I mean, with this kind of bot lane, you can definitely look to gank. And I think that's exactly what I did here as well. Rel just has such good engage. With Flash, you should always be able to engage on them. Here I wanted to wait for a little bit for my W to come up again, but they were so walked up, and then the Rel engaged on them really nicely. And this W was a bit too far back, to be honest. I just thought they might run away with Flash, and then, yeah. The Varus also flashed away. He actually walked up again, so I just punished him a little bit for it. Here I made sure to hit the return Q, so I eat behind him, and then I proc Electrocute as well. Now this guy just really can't stay, and now I'm just helping shove as well. I was a little bit worried that the Gragas might invade me. He actually should have just invaded me here, by the way. I think at the time. Although, maybe not. Like, if he goes for an invade now, Gragas is not the quickest clearer. I might catch him at the blue. Not sure though. Like, he might be able to steal away the blue and then run away. Yeah, here almost forgot to buy the Dark Seal. I was a little bit high when I played this, but it didn't really hold me back gameplay-wise, I would say. It actually kind of made me play better, especially mechanically. I feel like I played really well this game. Sometimes, you know, with a certain type of weed, I actually get the exact right amount of focus. Yeah, this Graves definitely looking super gankable here, of course. I think here I should have just flashed on him. Definitely a mistake I did. I thought the TF might reach him, that's why I didn't flash right away. Maybe it would have been a mistake, though. I mean, he's a little bit healthy, I probably would have died. And then dying here would have been really bad since my whole jungle is up. I don't know if I had to flash here. Maybe, let's see, actually. Does the Zyra have her E up again? I wasn't sure, since she just used it here, right? I actually wasn't sure about the cooldown. Zyra is not a champ you play against very often. Yeah, I think overall flashing is fine though, right? Because if we keep running here and then she gets E up again, it can become a little bit awkward. So I think just flashing out here and then going back to jungling is probably the best thing I could have done here. Generally, you should always just take the blue first, actually. Like, take blue and then do Grump, Wolves. Here, like, my Jax, for example, he was pinging to help top here. And that's instantly when I muted him, because I really cannot go top here, right? Like, look at my HP. If anything, I would just die here if I go top and gank a full HP cannon. So just that alone tells me that Jax is a little bit stupid, right? He doesn't look at my HP, so he doesn't even understand. And then, of course, also I really just need to jungle at this point. If I go top here now, it's another coin flip that I easily lose as well. It's like, let's say it's a, I don't know, 30-70 coin flip in our favor anyways. That's something, like, the cannon really has to misplay for something to work here, so I literally just muted him and started playing my own game. Yeah, here the TF was on bot lane. I don't even know why, he doesn't even have ult yet. So I just took the mid wave, definitely appreciate it. And since they keep staying bot and the Graves also roaming bot, I also push another wave in. And that's definitely something you should do. Right, because now this wave, the blue wave, of course, it will just get lost in the tower, and it's like a bit of gold generated for our team, or like lost for them, basically. And as Ekko, you definitely don't mind getting extra XP. Of course, well, I didn't even know they had a ward here. Of course, my jungle timers are not optimal now, since I cleared the Raptors much earlier. But it's still good, of course, right? I got gold that I wouldn't have gotten otherwise. Yeah, the Graves not really killable here, of course, too far back. But I should just get the crab for free here. How much gold do I have? Ah, okay, I pressed tab. I guess now wait, we're gonna look for dive. Let me just see how much gold do I have though. Okay. Like, with this amount of gold, I don't really want to base. I already have an amp tome. So that's why I wanted to stay on the map, maybe make something else happen. Oh, yeah, and see, like, with this amount of CC, you can just go for these dives, even from 100 to 0. My ult slightly misses, but it doesn't... I mean, it does matter, the TF also dies. Or the rel, I mean. No, the TF. I guess... Well, that was actually... Wait... How did he get aggro again? Did he auto-attack once more? I mean, that was kind of his bad then, that he autoed after I ulted. I mean, rel dying here is completely worth. Yeah, I don't know, he shouldn't have kept autoing. I had him there was a mistake by him. I guess he, for some reason, didn't expect me to ult when I was on 1 HP. Yeah, as I said, like, my team wasn't filled with the most talented players here. The Gragas, actually, that was so odd. I thought that in game as well. The Gragas, he was just doing my blue and then he just left. I don't know why. Wait, why did he leave? Did he thought the Jax was coming or something? That was so weird. Or was it, like, did the Ashe spot him? I really don't know. See, like, he smites it? I guess we spotted him with TF ult, but... And then he just left. Wow. I mean, he is weaker than me at this point, definitely, a little bit. Not by a lot, but I mean, I'm level 6, that's probably the biggest difference, of course, here. I don't have ult, though. Oh, yeah, and then I definitely want the grades here, of course, but it's not really... I mean, here I definitely could have went there, I just didn't expect him to keep pushing. I should have looked at the tower plate, honestly, and then I could have seen that he will probably go for that. Do I get him here? I don't remember. I know that I shot him down at some point, but looking at the time, then I don't think I do. I actually, in-game, I definitely thought this was warded the way he was playing, but it actually wasn't. He was just going down bot set because Gragas is there, I guess. So, a little bit unfortunate. He has a massive shotgun at this point. Like, this guy definitely 1v9'd. Fucking Gravesmith. Slightly also super unfortunate that this is not up. You know, the TF is also pinging for Herald when, like, this... See, like, this is not a good time to do Herald. The Graves just TP'd back in, he's 10 times stronger than the TF. And the cannon is pushed under the tower here, we have no real info. Okay, we have info on the Gragas being bot, but like still the cannon can just contest me there, right? If he has this kind of prior, and of course mid also being so much stronger. So I could just try to sneak it, of course, but it's still a little bit risky. And before Rocket Belt, I just don't like it. Here I wanted to go mid because we have the stun card, of course. And we have W. This guy was just pinging me, man. What a dog. Holy shit, man. This pink ward actually gave them so much info. I don't know when they even placed it. And then here I just wanted to cover the dive a little bit. Like, go for these kind of trades. See, like, okay, I mean, I got punished a little bit because it's Gragas, but imagine it's not a champ that can just stun me right away with his E. How free this trade would have been. And even with that, with him trading back, it was still fine. See, like, I still out-traded him here. So, just understand that you can go for these kind of trades, and they're usually positive. And also, I have my jungle to clear here that will heal me up anyways. Yeah, as I said, if it's not Gragas, that just stuns you. If it's some champ without any CC or whatever, you just go for these trades, and then they're half HP and can't even punish you at all. Here, yeah, I definitely want to go mid you since, yeah, this guy is kind of low mana as well. And then yeah, here we get him. I don't know if I had to flash, but I just really wanted to make sure to get the shot on here, right? Like, I don't know. I wasn't sure about his sums. Okay, he just flashed apparently, but the TF. I mean, first of all, I had him pinged, but muted, but I don't know if he even pinged it. No, he didn't. So yeah, didn't have info on him not having flash, I guess. So I'm a little bit. I think I didn't need to flash, to be honest. Still, of course, for a 450 gold shutdown, it's not a bad thing to flash in general. Then here I can just go top right away. The cannon really doesn't respect at all. Yeah, this felt like such a low elo gank to work, honestly. And then he also doesn't respect my old clone at all. Like, see, I just killed mid, and then he just doesn't expect me to run top out right away or what when he's this pushed up. Kind of weird, but you know, it happens. It was like a 150 LP lobby. So like this is not my highest elo account, but it's still like it's my for fun account. But even on that account, I clamped a little bit, so this is not like a super low elo lobby. Yeah, so I get another free kill now, and I was really fed at this point. The Gragas even comes here to contest me, but I managed to secure it. Like he's here, and now I just need to play with my passive, right? So I proc Q, I do like Q to proc passive auto attack, and then it's below the 900 threshold, so you can't really outsmite me. It was definitely close, but I did manage to get it here. And then I just leave, of course, since the Graves is also here, and he's still super strong. And then, like, super important, I think, to just recall here. You know, I think one reason I played really well in this game was I watched, like, this 16-year-old jungle main, like, Griffin. I watched him, and just saw, like, the way he plays, he really just ignores the stupid pings from his laners. Like, he really, or, like, I don't know if he even gets them right, but he really just plays his own game. He jungles even more. Like, he actually clears the jungle, and I think that's something you should just do. Like, I can see that that's how you should play the game. Because I know that I often say you need to find a balance, but I think the balance should actually be way more tipped into the favor of just farming more. And then here you can see, like, no fear, right? I just trade with this guy. I'm very strong myself here, even stronger than him, so I know that I can do stuff to him. If I hit my W here, I mean, he's just dead, right? It was definitely a little bit close. Here I just make sure to get the wave, of course. And then I'm just waiting for my abilities to come up again, but he just left, I guess. The Gragas actually coming to invade me now. I don't know why. Here, just, like, make sure to dodge the E, of course, with your E. And then sadly, I don't know where, my TF is just dead, I guess, so, yeah. But he just didn't get anything. Now he's trying to still be annoying here, but I don't know, like I'm 2 levels up on him. Really don't know what his plan was. And then top just fights again. So I'm trying to go there. He has it warded, of course. I don't think I get him here, do I? Yeah, he just left. So I just placed the Herald here because it's also kind of like, see, at this point it's of course still 1.5 minutes, but there's not going to be a much better time to place the Herald, right, than this, because I should just go back to jungling now is the next thing, and then that's going to take some time, and then in mid it's not going to be easy to place, right, because mid is just losing so hard, and also the Grave's going to shove in the wave here, so I think just placing a top here, it's not super important for opening up the map, and the Jax is also not someone I want to enable super hard here, but yeah, I don't think before 14 minutes I'm going to have a better opportunity, so... Yeah, I think that's the best choice I could have made here. And then the Graves even starting to invade me, really annoying. I don't know, this Rel was super scared here. She fucked up, honestly. Like, she should never miss her W in a situation like this. Graves should have definitely died here. And he did flash, of course, but I think if she just ults before... Right, like, if she just ults and then Ws, I think we just get him every time. Then the Varus is still caught out, though. He acts like he has flash, of course, but he didn't, so... Yeah, just collect that free kill. Yeah, and here, again, I'm just... what I was actually about to say, I think earlier I kind of went on a tangent. What I was about to say, because I ran base here when all of this was up, and I said because I was watching the Griffin guy, not just ignoring people, but also just taking good tempo resets, right? Because I had so much gold to spend, and my whole side was up. So just spending it and then like having so much more AP to clear the jungle and also being able to stay on the map with more items is way better playstyle, right? So like never clear your jungle here if you're just with I had like almost 3k gold I think at that point to spend. So just spending that's gonna make me clear the jungle 10 times faster. And then here I pinked the whole time for my team to come here and like contest this because I thought that I could definitely carry this fight. But I don't know, my team, especially this Ashe, was really just not interested in winning the game, sadly. So I just tried to go for the steal at that point. And I think from here it's definitely a good opportunity. And then of course I'm just much better than this guy, so I definitely managed to steal it here. Also managed to dodge the ult. See, like, it's such a huge ult value, right? I dodged the Zyra knockup and I dodged the Gragas ult with my ult here. And I also heal up quite a bit. And then I rocket belt for the auto attack reset as well. And get on the Gragas. And even escape. And here I'm kind of low, so I'll just go in there. I don't know if I should have went on the Zyra here. I knew that I would kill her, because it was just so fed, but of course I die and lose all my meta stacks. Probably shouldn't have went on her. I thought maybe they just wouldn't react quickly enough. But yeah. Yeah, if I don't get rooted here, of course I live. I think. Yeah, I guess this was definitely a mistake. Losing my meta stacks here for sure hurt me. And it was not like a huge win, of course, I just killed the support. So that was like the first really big mistake, I guess, in this game. Because in these kind of games where my team really just sucks, like look at this fucking Jax, he's 82 CS as well. 4.5k gold, he's literally on less gold, much less gold than the enemy support and like almost our support. So this guy was literally a cannon minion basically. And then like he doesn't even provide a lot of CC either, so he was genuinely just incredibly useless. Even worse than the Ashe. Like the Ashe at this point is actually doing fine gold-wise, she's similar to the Varus as well. Yeah, okay, but now she just started running it down. Ah yeah, here was a little bit mad that she didn't just fucking ult. I don't know. If she ults the Graves here, then we just kill him, I think. Yeah, what a player. Nice one, bro. But, yeah. And the Gragas was actually here as well. This fucking ward, man, they had it the whole time. Actually crazy. I still want to go on the Graves, of course, if he disrespects. But yeah, the Gragas also going full AP here, they definitely deal a lot of damage on this guy with Collector. Yeah, I definitely respect him. If he ults me here, I am for sure dying to that. So, yeah, I just give up this whole side, right? I just make the choice. Sometimes I might have ego and then make the choice to try and contest it, but of course it's a 2v4, right? So I just make the best play. Like, I really, in this game, I just cut my losses and then went for the top side to farm it. That's the best thing I can do here, I guess. Now I guess we look if the cannon is moving up, but he has a ward here, so he's not gonna. I'll just get the wave here. It's like this game I'm just taking as many resources as I can because I know my team's not gonna do shit. At this point I've seen them play, right, so I just know I can't expect anything from them. Okay, let's watch this again. Yeah, I think this was definitely super playable because the Graves died right away. Oh, you get caught out and then someone TP'd in as well, the cannon, I guess. So I pinked to go in here. Yeah, the cannon Zhonya's definitely getting some... Like, that was a good value Zhonya's, right? It stopped him from dying right away. And then he was actually so fucking tanky, I don't know how. I guess the mercs. Yeah, so we get the shutdown. Well, this hits me, that was definitely unfortunate. And here I flash the Gragas and I actually live here. I don't know, let's see if I could have or should have killed the Varus. I think I mean one more auto would have killed him for sure. I just don't know if I could have had the time to do it. I don't think so, right? If I had done one more auto on the Varus, I would have died again. And I think not dying here is definitely worth more since I have the meta stacked above 10. So yeah, I mean, I got the shotgun on the cannon, that was fine. Overall, I think we also got the shotgun on Graves, so at this point, we're still like 4k gold behind the whole time, basically, but it's fine, right? In solo queue, you can definitely win these kind of games. Even in competitive, these kind of games are sometimes won, of course. You know, the Graves definitely a bit overextended, but do we get him here even? I don't think so, because of the plant. Yeah, here, I saw the Varus coming, so, like, I saw him moving here from this ward, so I knew that if I would go over here, of course he would go for an ult, so I actively made the choice to try and dodge it with my E. This W was bad, I guess I should have expected the Graves to go over here. Or like, I guess I didn't have info on the plant being up, but I should have expected it to be up. And even if it isn't up, he might still try to just E over here, of course. Okay, he E'd over here, which I didn't know. Yeah, a little bit of a bad W, of course, got no value out of it. And then we just play it slow though, right? I get him with the Rocket Belt E here. And it's fine. Still managed to get him in the end. Cannon super pushed up here. I mean, we saw him ward. But yeah, like this guy is just too quick, I guess. We actually hit him with the Ash Arrow though. Yeah, if I had like any trust in my Ash, I would have maybe I could have kept running. And see, like I had this guy muted in game, of course, but of course he spam pinged missing pings as if it's like guaranteed that he hits the Ash Arrow. What a fucking clown! And then the man, this TF was just, I don't know. I mean, I actually managed to get into range because I have Lich Bane plus Magi's. Yeah, he could have just ulted better, right? I don't know. He could have literally just ulted even more in his way, and then he would have never had to flash, but this guy was definitely not very good. Let's see, Stark Harvest X 9, wow. How much damage does that amount to? Can we see anywhere? 440. I mean, I don't know about if it's like... I mean, he went for like a full damage TF, but I think that's just bad, right? Do we have enough damage in our team? He should have honestly just went for more utility. Yeah, especially... Man, this guy griefed the game as well, so... I mean, really don't need to flame him when we have this Jax in our team as well, and this Ashe that didn't want to win. But this guy should have just went for Everfrost. It had so much better value, right? Against these three champs, Everfrost is just so good. So that the cannon can't free engage, the Gragas neither, and the Graves also kind of low range. I don't know. Very bad decision making in my opinion. And then with this ult as well, of course, here didn't manage. But yeah, I'm not gonna focus on my teammate, right? Like that's not a thing you should do. You shouldn't focus on your team. Again, I knew the Gragas was coming, but I also knew that I can just dodge his spells with my E. Yeah, then the Graves TPs into 4 people, dies as well. Like at this point, I thought the game was very winnable for sure. Here, Gragas also wants to die. I just made sure, like the reason I ran to the left here was to dodge the Varus ult. Or you can't see it in the replay, of course, but the Varus ulted the Ashe here. And now this guy is so bad, like look what he does, man. He's an ADC, we have full info on the Gragas, he just face checks him. Like a fucking bronze player, holy shit, man. Can you believe this is 150 LP master, what this guy's doing? So illegal. But as you can see, my damage really good here. At this point. And then we got a nice Drake here as well. I think we might have even gotten Soul. Yeah, we even got Soul in this game. Man, I think I just had like one really impactful death in the end that lost us the game. Definitely could have carried, I guess. I want the scoreboard. Man, every time you press tab, it just goes away afterwards. Kind of annoying. Yeah, but like, at this point, I'm really strong. I'm 4k up on the Gragas. Golden, I'm even up 1.5k on the Graves, which is also super strong. Yeah, at this point it's definitely up to me to carry. Maybe I could have left this way for the TF, but at the same time, as I said, I don't trust him. I think he played really bad, so it's fine. This W, I actually didn't want to place the W here. I don't know why it did place there, but it's fine. Doesn't really matter. We still get all of them, I think. Yeah, here I fucked up a little bit, but it doesn't matter. I think the TF cleans it up. Does he? Yeah, I mean, okay, we don't... Oh no, we also get her because he has ult. No, nice. At this point, 25 Magi stacks. I have 4.5k gold in my pocket as well here. So I have a 22-minute Rabadons plus even more, right? What do I buy here even? I think I wanted to buy Shadow Flame here. I just thought, like, in this game, like, usually I'm not a fan of Shadow Flame. Yeah, I definitely should have went for Void Stuff, by the way. I think I actually even sold the Alternator later because I realized that because this guy is my main target, and even Cannon bottom Mercs. But, like, this guy is definitely my main target in this game. So, yeah, I definitely need the Void Stuff. That was for sure the wrong choice. I just thought, in general, in this game, I wanted to have as much one-shot potential as possible, and this was like kind of the best item I could buy. I don't like buying the Blighting Jewel, it feels kind of unimpactful, because it doesn't give you a lot of AP. But yeah, that was definitely the wrong choice overall, though. Didn't matter a whole lot in the end, though. Then here they tried to catch us out. Yeah. I mean, they don't catch us, but sadly don't get anyone either. Let's see if I could have played that better. I mean, I definitely, like, one thing, I could have just reacted better here. I thought it was the Graves that placed the ward. Did we have info on the Zyra even? I don't think we did. So yeah, I didn't know which champ was it that placed the ward here. I just expected it to be the Graves because we saw him here. So I just, like, it's kind of unreasonable to be able to react to a Zyra E here, of course. But that's definitely something I could have played better. But you can see, right, the green smite plus Mercs makes it so I'm not CC'd for a long amount of time. So I think without that I die here for sure. If I don't get knocked up by the Zyra, I could have maybe done something. Like, let's see if I could have done with the rocket belt, if I could have just dodged the Zyra ult. Maybe. No, I don't think so. I was still CC'd from the Burrow's ult. And then she has a stopwatch, sadly, so I don't get to kill her either. Really whatever. Varus still goes for another Q here. A little bit annoying, but really doesn't matter. I have my jungle to clear anyways. See, like, the jungle actually just heals you so much nowadays. I think that's the reason why carry jungle meta is kind of a thing, actually. Really just because the jungle heals you. If I have rocket build here, I just kill him. Never mind. I just kill him, even though I just get my rocket build up. Like, see, you don't always even need... If you're this fed, you don't even need to do any kind of combos. You literally just E... Like, the only thing I did was rocket build E smite to proc my electric, and it is enough to kill him. XD. Yeah. That was a very fair gameplay. And this is what I'm always saying, right? If you're just... Like... What does it matter if this guy is a 1000 LP challenger or if he's like a 150 LP master? Of course, if he's a 1000 LP challenger, he might respect me more, but realistically, he might also not, because it's just so unfair how broken my champ is at this point. And this is what I'm always saying, like, just get to a point with Ekko where your gameplay is so unfair that you don't even need to be good, basically. Of course, getting there is the difficult part, I would say, but still. In low elos, it's really not, actually. Like, in low elos, you get so much stuff for free. Yeah, this Graves definitely played well here. Then here, like, I'm just not playing with fear, right? I'm 4 levels up on the Gragas, but I definitely should have played with more fear. The Collector actually... Wait, was it? No, I think he just crit. It's kind of unlucky. He only has 50% crit chance here, I think. How much does he? No, even 40. He only has 40% crit and he crit me here. Twice, actually. He crit me twice, otherwise I don't die here. Well, that actually made such a big difference in this game, dying here. Kind of unlucky, right? If he doesn't crit me twice here, I can just ult, but since he just dealt so much damage here, and I'm still CC'd from the Gragas E, they just get me right away. I guess I shouldn't have went for the crap here, but at the same time I'm just so much stronger than the Gragas here that I just felt like I was allowed to do this. And of course, Rel also behind me. A bit unlucky with the crits, I guess. No, they get Nash, of course, which definitely is impactful, of course, in a game where we're already losing. But at this game, at this point, the game is still winnable. In this game, I also really didn't tilt at all because I was playing well. So I still just tried my hardest now. Like, now, I guess, do I just steal the Drake again, or do we fight them here? Yeah, see, like, here it's such a good engage. With the rally, we just win the fight here. I got a 1000 gold shutdown on the Graves. I kind of mistimed my Q here, but it doesn't really matter. Maybe, I think, yeah, here I realized I should have just stayed in more, maybe. Although, I mean, yeah, see the Gragas is stealing damage for sure. And damn, like, my base ult... See, like, most of the HP I lost here wasn't even in the last 4 seconds. I still healed up so much because I'm just this strong, right? The base heal from my ult is already 600 HP. So yeah, I lost a bit, then I just decided I wanted to ult here so I can keep playing the game. Yeah, sadly, the Gragas, I think he lives, but we get another Drake, right? And also I got 1000 gold from the Graves. Like, I'm almost full build here, also level 18. I'm just still clearing my jungle, of course, because, I mean, I don't need that much, like, I'm full build here, but I still, and also I cannot sell my boots, sadly, since I need the mercs. But I still want level 18, of course, because that's the way that will make me stronger as well. You're gonna see, though, right? This build is enough. This build is always enough. You don't need to sell your boots. Like, I don't need to be any stronger than this. If you have these items, you're set, right? You can play any game. You're gonna be incredibly fucking strong. And also with Electrocute as well, you don't need Dark Harvest, right? You will see in this game, I still deal more than enough damage. Of course, you can still deal more damage. In very certain scenarios, you might have to deal more damage even, but... Yeah, actually, let's just check really quick on the Dark Harvest value. 1000 damage. Well, I don't know. Dark Harvest damage, you also need to realize that the damage is super unimpactful oftentimes. I mean, we can't really compare, I'm super fat here. So I would say electrical damage even looks kind of low here, but what you really need to realize is that the electrical damage is 10 times more impactful usually. Let's say, for example, the kill I got on Varus here was only made possible by electrocute. Yeah, and see, like, this Zyra is just not allowed to move up to me like this. I think we saw her even somewhere. Where did we see her? I don't even know. Maybe we didn't even... I saw her place a ward here, so I knew she was here. So yeah, I just... Like, this is what I always mean by, like, gliding through, right? Like, sometimes in coaching sessions I want to explain the rocket belt combo. I mean, I think I also did a bunch of other times this game already. But like, just... Basically doing EQ combo and then rocket belt to attack the auto, reset the auto attack timer. In this case, she of course flashed away, so I had to catch up to her first, but still. And then here, this guy, of course, he has Moss, so he just heals up so much. But I also have ult, so it's fine. Here, I don't know if it was actually worth flashing. It might not have been. Might have been a mistake. Yeah, just heal up to full HP here. Follow this guy's flash. I actually wanted to play around the Varus ult here, but I think my auto pathing kind of fucked me up and disabled me from walking up because I clicked somewhere wrong. Did I even have to flash? I don't think I had to flash. I was kind of in range here. And also, we don't get the Nash or anything, so I don't think it was even worth. If I had just managed to dodge this, I think we get both of them though. That would have been really nice. The Graves is pinging Gragas alive Ekkoliner. They also said like X9 Gragas in the end. Definitely jungle gapped him, but it doesn't matter if none of your teammates want to win the game. I mean, the TF, to be fair, I think he tried his best, but he just played bad build in my opinion. Really didn't need. We really could have used more utility, much more than the damage. And like here in this situation, of course I'm giga strong, but like don't be an idiot here, right? Like just kite this guy. He can still kill me so easily. I'm half HP here. So, yeah, I mean, I was looking to trade a little bit when my shield was up, but after that I just kite him. And then we still get him here, of course. I mean, the TF does. That's where the full damage build, I guess, did something, but with utility we also kill him. Like, especially the fucking RFC would have been so good. I don't know why he didn't go for that. Honestly, like, RFC would be so good so he can stun cannon before he can even really engage. It's so good against their bot lane. It's just so good. So he generally outranges these champs, where he really doesn't want to get into their range. I know, very bad decision making by him. I think that could have definitely made the difference as well. I don't know. Actually curious. Oh, I think she just built that, I guess. kind of good with our team, of course, with a little bit of like quite a bit of magic damage. And then always, this is so important, also something I just realized somewhat recently, I would say. If you get something on the map, like let's say we got the cannon here, you always should try to get an objective, right? Like otherwise, the kill is just worth so much less. And look, at this point, we just take literally 3 seconds to get the tower. It's super important. Because now it means that the minions will not be cleared here, they will be cleared much further back, so people need to go here more, and like also, of course, we just got a massive amount of gold. Yeah, for me, the gold really doesn't matter anymore. At this point, I'm just buying potions. But still, yeah, I think at some point I'll also sell my mages after I die once more. Or like twice more even. But yeah, like at this point I thought the game was very winnable. See, like we're just actually the ones pushing. And then the idiot TF, like let's say, did he do something stupid or did he just have to die here? Because he actually saved the graves here, right? Because he became untargetable. Yeah, okay, like... This guy's ults, man. Like, why does he ult into the fucking tower range? Just ult here and you're still gonna get him, man. What an idiot. God damn. Yeah, that one and also he didn't manage to dodge the Graves Q. Could he have managed? So bad, man. So bad, honestly. And then here, let's see the timing. Yeah, like, these guys, man. They're so bad. They're so bad at the game. They didn't layer their CC at all here. I don't know. I mean, this guy has QSS no matter what, but still. And then if this guy... Okay, I mean, the Q is kind of difficult to dodge. I think it's at the wall, so it pops back right away, but it was close. The not being a tower would have made the difference here, and then this guy would have died because he wouldn't have become untargetable. Really unnecessary that he lives here. And then I actually ult back, but I don't think it was the right choice. I actually didn't see the cannon, I don't know. So of course the cannon just stuns me up right away here. I mean, he also dies as well, almost. I don't know why I didn't see the cannon. Yeah. Did I? Wait. I think I didn't see him because the Gragas was so fat and he was standing above him. Wait. Was that genuinely it? Yeah, see, like, yeah, actually that was it, right? Look, you literally cannot see the cannon. I mean, you can see the health bar, but like in this situation where you're just kind of fighting whatever and you're looking at a lot of things, man, I actually ulted back here only because I didn't see the cannon, and that made such a... Wow. Let's see though. I mean, if I'm like super fast here, I think I'm able to proc my passive. But if I like, since I didn't even really realize that he's here. Wait, how did I get 2 stacks on him? I think I actually did the auto attack on him unconsciously. You can do like a really quick auto attack when you come out of the ult that you can't even really see the animation of it. I think I did that here because I had 2 stacks on the cannon. Yeah, see, you can see I did the really quick auto attack here, but wasn't able to proc my passive. Unlucky. At this point we kind of gave the control a little bit back to them. Before this death, we were definitely doing really well, I feel like. The Graves living there for such a long time was just kind of unfortunate. And then my team actually does something good, we get 2 kills here. I think we get the Nash even. And how did we lose this game? I must have had a really bad death. Like, this game for sure was winnable, there were a bunch of mistakes. Like, the biggest mistakes I did here was just going for, like, plays, and, like, they were mistakes where I just die like an idiot. At least I usually get kills where I traded, but just my death is just worth 10 times more at this point, of course, since I'm, like, the main carry in my team. So, like, trading myself is never worth in these kind of games. And then here I feel like we can just fight, right? It's not like an easy fight, of course, also because the idiot Jax got caught again. So it's a 4v5 from the get-go. Yeah, TF also like an idiot getting hit by everything, dying. And we still managed to get the drag, imagine. Man. Do I just steal it here again? I think I do. I just, like, with Ekko you just EQ at this point, doesn't even matter. They can't really do much about that. Really important here, like, use my W, of course. And this is also what I'm always saying. there's not one combo, right? There's not one combo that you need to do with Ekko. What you need to do is just proc your passive with the abilities you have available. So let's see like how I play this here. I already used my Q on the grave, so I don't have it available right away here. So what I do is I use my E auto attack. Like since I'm also a little bit stunned up here, I can't really do a smooth combo. So what I do is let's just rewind really quick, and I will put it on slower as well. So let's see. See, I get eat by this guy here, so he kind of fucks up my combo. So I E auto attack, I use my Rocket Bird auto attack reset, and then I use my Q to proc the passive. So I get the movement speed here, and I'm able to run away. I mean, I don't... No, I'm not able to run away. I still die because Cannon is here and whatever, but yeah. Do we die here? Do we lose here? I guess we do. Yeah, I'm just dead for such a long time that we actually just lose here. And I think I actually even come up again. But I don't think I'm able to win a 1v4 here. Sadly, my team didn't manage to kill a single person here. So I'm in a 1v5 actually, even a 1v4. And I'm just not able to one-shot Graves with these items. Sadly, it's like 2 MR items. Thank you, team, for picking so much AP as well, I guess. They didn't even pick that much AP, but I mean, I get the Graves, but it doesn't matter. So now they can just end. Now, this Ashe, like 16 deaths, especially, like, this is honestly an easy game to play for Ashe, let's be real. We're playing against 0 assassins or anything. She could easily kite if she just wanted to win, but you should really not have 16 deaths. And of course, this Jax had like absolutely 0 impact. Difficult game. I think there were definitely a bunch of situations where I could have just played better and won. But yeah, overall, I'm still content with my performance here. I definitely think I deserve to win that game overall. So I just feel like, right, these kind of games, losing these kind of games, it definitely sucks, but it doesn't tilt me as much because I know that if I just keep playing like this, I will keep winning, right? So yeah, it's not a big deal. And I definitely made some mistakes, right? I had 5 deaths, and like most of these deaths, as I said, I think they weren't like super bad. I just tried to push my advantages, but they were still not worth because I usually just died for like a kill that is on like a support or whatever. That's definitely worth less. So yeah, definitely could have made a little bit better decisions, but overall I think I played really well this game. So yeah. I think I might do these kind of reviews more often. I think it's definitely interesting to see, especially in games like this, right, where there are like very fine margins to how you could have won the game. Of course, like sometimes when you just make big mistakes, whenever you know that the game's just over afterwards, and everything kind of depends on that first big mistake, right? And the whole game is just going to become really hard to play. So these games are definitely also maybe sometimes interesting to look at to see if you could have still come back or whatever. But I think these games are the most interesting ones because I could have definitely carried this one. Just the enemies being able to itemize so much more also for sure made this difficult. But yeah, it is what it is. If you enjoyed this video though, be sure to leave a like. And as I said, I might do more of these reviews, so be sure to watch the next one as well. Bye.